He left his mark on United States history as an inventor, scientist, politician, diplomat, and philosopher. Additionally, he was a talented businessman, musician, writer, and publisher. Benjamin Franklin excelled in many fields, earning him the title of First American and a universal figure in U.S. history. Franklin's image adorns the U.S. $100 bill, and his contributions to political history often lead many to mistakenly consider him to be one of the U.S. presidents. Benjamin Franklin was born into the family of a longtime soapmaker in Boston. His father, Josiah Franklin, moved from Britain to America with his wife and children in 1662 to escape religious persecution because he was a Puritan. Benjamin, the 15th child in the family, was born in early 1706, followed by two more children. At the age of 8, he was sent to school, but due to financial difficulties, his father could not afford to let him study for more than 2 years. Instead, young Benjamin helped his father at the soap factory, but despite the hard work, he did not lose interest in learning in his spare time. During the day, he worked melting wax for candles and boiling soap, while in the evening, he read whatever he could get his hands on. Since his father could not afford to buy books, Benjamin borrowed them from friends and acquaintances. At the age of 12, he began working in the printing shop of his older brother, James. He continued to work in that industry for many years. In 1727, Benjamin opened his own printing shop in Philadelphia. There, he published the Pennsylvania Gazette for almost 20 years, and later began publishing Poor Richard's Almanac annually. Benjamin Franklin's political career began in Philadelphia, where he founded a discussion group, which was transformed into the American Philosophical Society in 1743. Thanks to Franklin's efforts, the first public library was opened in America in 1731. For 15 years, Benjamin served as secretary of the Pennsylvania General Assembly and later became its president. He also headed the Postal Service of Pennsylvania and later the postal services of other British colonies. Starting in 1757 and for the next 13 years, Benjamin Franklin represented the interests of 4 American states in Britain. In 1775, he became a delegate in the Second Continental Congress. Along with a group led by Thomas Jefferson, Franklin designed the Great Seal of the United States. After the signing of the Declaration of Independence in July 1776, Franklin led a group sent to Paris to seek support in the war against Britain. By the winter of 1778, thanks to his efforts, a treaty was signed with the French, and Franklin remained in Paris as an envoy. In France, he became a member of the Masonic Lodge 9 Sisters, becoming the first American Mason. In the 1780s, Benjamin Franklin went to London as part of a delegation from America to participate in negotiations where the Treaty of Versailles was signed, ending the war for American independence. Franklin described democracy as a contract among well-armed gentlemen. Even before Adam Smith, he formulated and justified the theory of value, arguing that labor, not money, should be the measure of value. During the Revolutionary War, Benjamin Franklin developed a plan to create a union of the colonies, oversaw the organization of the Postal Service, serving as Postmaster General, participated in the drafting of the Declaration of Independence, and provided advisory support to Commander-in-Chief George Washington. Benjamin Franklin was not able to devote much time to science and scientific experiments due to his political and diplomatic work, only about 5 or 6 years in total. However, during this short period, his scientific accomplishments were significant. Franklin conducted research in the field of electricity, testing the thermal conductivity of metals, and studied the propagation of sound in water. Thanks to his efforts, he was able to study and control lightning, or heavenly fire, which often caused devastating fires during storms. The invention of the lightning rod significantly reduced the number of fires, leading Immanuel Kant to call Franklin the new Prometheus. Franklin proposed the classification of electricity into positive and negative charges, formulated the law of conservation of electric charge, invented street lamp bulbs, and a flat capacitor. On April 17, 1790, the 84-year-old politician and scientist passed away. 20,000 people attended his funeral in Philadelphia, over half the city's population. Millions of Americans across the new republic mourned the loss of the universally beloved Benjamin Franklin. His funeral was conducted with special honors, surpassing any other figure in United States history. A 2-month period of mourning was declared across the country in memory of this great American.